हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द चैनल राइट डायरेक्शन स्पेशलिस्ट। इस वीडियो में हम जम्मू कश्मीर का रीऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक्ट 2019 पढ़ेंगे, जो कि एसएसपी के एग्ज़ाम के लिए ज़रूरी है। ध्यान से सुने। लेट्स बिगिन। व्हाट इज आर्टिकल 370? ठीक है, आर्टिकल 370 ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज अ टेम्परेरी प्रोविजन विच ग्रांट्स स्पेशल autonomous status to the Jammu and Kashmir under part 21st of the Constitution of India, which deals with temporary transitional and special provision. The state of J&K has been accorded special status under 370. All the provisions of the Constitution which are applicable to other states are not applicable to J&K. Then important provisions under the article 370. According to this article, except for defense, foreign affairs, finance and communications, parliament needs the state government's concurrence for applying all other laws. Thus the states residents live under a separate set of laws, including those related to citizenship, ownership of property and fundamental rights as compared to other Indians. Indian citizens from other states cannot purchase land or property in Jammu and Kashmir. Under Article 370, the centre has no power to declare financial emergency. Under Article 360 in the state, it can declare emergency in the state only in case of war or external aggression. The union government can therefore not declare emergency on grounds of internal disturbance or imminent danger unless it is made to the request or with concurrence of the state government. ठीक है, अंडर आर्टिकल 370 द इंडियन पार्लियामेंट कैन नॉट इंक्रीज और रिड्यूस द बॉर्डर्स ऑफ द स्टेट. द जुरिस्डिक्शन ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट ऑफ इंडिया in relation to Jammu and Kashmir is confined to the matters enumerated in the union list and also concurrent list. There is no state list for state of J&K. At the same time, while in relation to other states, the residuary powers of the legislation belongs to parliament. In the case of Jammu and Kashmir, the residuary powers belong to the legislature of the state, except certain matters to which parliament has exclusive powers, such as preventing the activities relating to session ठीक है, or disrupting the sovereignty or integrity of India. The power to make laws related to preventive detention in Jammu and Kashmir belong to the legislature of J&K and not Indian Parliament. Thus, no preventive detention law made in India extend to Jammu and Kashmir. Part 4th, Directive Principles of State Policy, and Part 4th, Fundamental Duties of the Constitution of India are not applicable to J&K. Then Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019. It is an act of the Parliament. It is an act by the Indian Parliament where the state of Jammu and Kashmir was bifurcated into two union territories, Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. The Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir will have a legislative assembly, whereas the Union Territory of Ladakh will not have a legislative assembly and will be administered by the Lieutenant Governor alone. Then the Union Territory of Ladakh will include the district of Leh and Kargil, which will in effect cease to be a part of the existing state of J&K. The remaining territories will remain with Jammu and Kashmir after the bifurcation. Representation in the House of People, out of the 6 Lok Sabha seats in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, 5 will remain with the Union Territory of the Jammu and Kashmir and 1 will go to the Union Territory of Ladakh. The Election Commission may conduct Lok Sabha elections for both the union territories as per the allocation of seats specified in the delimitation of Parliamentary Constituency Order 1976 as amended by this act. Then legislative powers of the union territories of Jammu and Kashmir. The legislative powers may make laws for the whole or any part of the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir with respect to any of the matters enumerated in the statutes, except on subjects public order and police, which will remain in the domain of the centre vis-a-vis the LG. In case of inconsistencies between the laws made by Parliament and the laws made by the Legislative Assembly, earlier law shall prevail and the law made by the Legislative Assembly shall be void. ठीक है ना. Then role and powers of the Lieutenant Governor. ठीक है, the Governor of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the Governor of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir shall be the Lieutenant Governor for the state Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, ठीक है, and the Union Territory of Ladakh for such a period as may be determined by the President. Appointment of LG in Ladakh. The President shall appoint the LG under Article 239. ठीक है, अंडर आर्टिकल 239 के तहत LG को अपॉइंट करेगा. ठीक है. देन The LG will be assisted by advisors appointed by the center, since the Union Territory will not have a legislative assembly. In the case of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the LG shall act in his discretion on issues which fall outside the purview of the powers conferred on the Legislative Assembly, in which he is required to exercise any judicial function and are matters related to All India Services and the Anti-Corruption Bureau. Then the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir Legislative Assembly will have a tenure of 5 years unless it's dissolved earlier by the LG. Provisions contained under Article 239 Class A of the Constitution that are applicable to Puducherry shall be applicable here as well. This allows the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to function as a legislative assembly under an administrator appointed under the said article. In this case, it will be the LG. Then, the delimitation of constituency following the bifurcation may be determined by the Election Commission. The constituency will be reorganized through a delimitation exercise under 2002 Act of Parliament. For the purpose of delimitation, the 2011 census figure will be taken as the benchmark. The number of seats in the Legislative Assembly of Jammu and Kashmir shall be increased from 107 से 114. The State Assembly currently has 111 seats, out of which 40 are in the Valley, 37 in Jammu, and remaining 4 are in Ladakh division. Of these, 24 seats would be deemed to be vacant till the time Pakistan occupied Kashmir comes under the jurisdiction of the Indian state. Then with this, the existing Legislative Council in Jammu and Kashmir stands abolished. Every member thereof ceases to be such a member, and all bills pending in the Legislative Council shall lapse. 4 sitting members of the Council of States, means Rajya Sabha, representing the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir shall be deemed to have been elected to fill the seats allocated to the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, their term of office remaining unaltered. The High Court of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir will be common High Court for both unitary territories. Ladakh के लिए. The new assembly shall have the reservations for scheduled caste and tribes as in other parts of the state. Then part first देखते हैं preliminary. ठीक है. The act may be called for Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019. Number 2, in this act, unless the context otherwise requires, A. Appointed day means the day which the central government may by notification in the official gazette appoint. B. Article means the article of the constitution. C. Assembly constituency and parliamentary constituency have the same meanings as in the reorganization of the People's Act 1950, 43 of 1950. Then D. Election Commission means the election commission appointed by the President under Article 324. E. Existing state of Jammu and Kashmir means the state of Jammu and Kashmir as existing immediately before the appointed day, comprising the territory which immediately before the commencement of the Constitution of India in the Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir. Then F. Law includes any enactment, ordinance, regulation, order, bylaw, rule, scheme. ठीक है. हाँ. Notification or other instrument having immediately before the appointed day the force of law in the whole or in any part of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir. G. Legislative Assembly means Legislative Assembly of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. H. means Lieutenant Governor means the administrator of the UT appointed by President under Article 239. I. Notified order means an order published in the official gazette. J. Population ratio in relation to the UT of Jammu and Kashmir and UT of Ladakh means the ratio as per 2011 census. K. Scheduled caste in relation to the UT means such caste, races or tribes or parts of groups within such caste, races or tribes as are deemed under Article 341 to this scheduled caste in relation to the that unit territory. ठीक है ना. हाँ. Then L means scheduled tribes. In relation to the UT means any tribes or tribal communities are parts of or groups within such tribes or tribal communities as are deemed under Article 342 to the scheduled tribes in relation to that unit territory. M a sitting member in relation to either the host of the parliament or of the legislature of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir means a person who immediately before the appointed day is a member of that host. N means union territory in relation to the existing state of J&K means the UT of J&K or UT of Ladakh as the case may be. O means transferred territory means the territory which on the appointed day is transferred from the existing state of J&K to UTs formed under section 3 and 4 of this act. And P subclass P में any reference to a district, tehsil or other territorial division of the existing state of J&K shall be construed as a reference to the area comprised within that territorial division on the appointed day. ठीक, तो पार्ट फर्स्ट का हमने पढ़ लिया. ठीक है, अब पार्ट सेकंड जो है इसमें आ गया रीऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ द स्टेट ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. हाँ, पॉइंट नंबर 3 में है ऑन एंड फ्रॉम द अपॉइंटेड डे देयर शैल बी फॉर्म्ड a new union territory to be known as the Union Territory of Ladakh, comprising the following territories of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir, namely Kargil and Leh district, and thereupon the said territories shall cease to from part of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir. Number 4, on and from the appointed day there shall be formed a new union territory to be known as the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, comprising the territories of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir other than those specified in section 3. Point number 5, on and from the appointed day the governor of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir shall be the lieutenant governor for the Union Territory of the Jammu and Kashmir and Union Territory of Ladakh for such period as may be determined by the president. Number 6, on and from the appointed day the first schedule to the constitution under heading फर्स्ट द स्टेट्स. हाँ, इसमें क्लास ए है एंट्री 15 शैल बी डिलीटेड. बी एंट्रीज फ्रॉम 16 to 29 शैल बी री नंबर्ड एज 15 to 28. सी अंडर द हेडिंग सेकंड यूनिट टेरिटरीज आफ्टर एंट्री 7 द फॉलोइंग एंट्री शैल बी इंसर्टेड, नेमली जम्मू एंड कश्मीर द टेरिटरी स्पेसिफाइड इन सेक्शन 4 ऑफ द जम्मू एंड कश्मीर रीऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक्ट 2019. नेक्स्ट Ladakh, the territory specified in section 3 of the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019. Point number 7, nothing in the foregoing provisions of this part shall be deemed to affect the power of the government of successor UT of Jammu and Kashmir to alter after the appointed day the name, area or boundaries of any district or territorial division of that UT. ठीक है, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, स्टेट लेजिस्लेचर कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी. ठीक है, उसके बाद पार्ट थर्ड में आ गया रिप्रेजेंटेशन इन द लेजिस्लेचर. ठीक है, पहला आ गया द काउंसिल ऑफ स्टेट्स. नंबर 8, ऑन एंड फ्रॉम द अपॉइंटेड डे इन द फोर्थ शेड्यूल टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इन द टेबल ए इंटू 21 शैल बी डिलीटेड. बी इंटू 22 to 31 shall be renumbered as entries 21 to 30 respectively. C, after entry 30 the following entry shall be inserted, namely 31 Jammu and Kashmir, so on 4. ठीक है, then point number 9 class A. ठीक है, on and from the appointed day 4 sitting members of the council of state representing the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir shall be deemed to have been elected to fill the seats allotted to the UTs of Jammu and Kashmir as specified in the first schedule to this act. B, the term of office for such sitting members shall remain unaltered. ठीक है, yes. उसके बाद देखते हैं द होस्ट ऑफ द पीपल. ठीक है, द होस्ट ऑफ द पीपल. पॉइंट नंबर 10 है, on and from the appointed day there shall be allocated 5 seats to successor UT of Jammu and Kashmir and 1 seat to UT of Ladakh in the host of people means Lok Sabha, and first schedule to the representation of People's Act 1950 43 of 1950 shall be deemed to be amended accordingly. Point number 11, Clause A. On and from the appointed day, the delimitation of parliamentary constituencies Order 1976 shall stand amended as directed in the second schedule of this Act. Then 12 Clause A. 11 का क्लास बी है. द इलेक्शन कमीशन में कंडक्ट द इलेक्शंस टू द होस्ट ऑफ द पीपल फॉर द यूनियन टेरिटरीज ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर एंड यूटी ऑफ लद्दाख एज पर द एलोकेशन ऑफ सीट्स स्पेसिफाइड इन डिलिमिटेशन ऑफ पार्लियामेंट्री कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी ऑर्डर 1976 as amended by this act. Then 12 clause A. Every city member of the host of the people representing a constituency which on the appointed day by virtue of the provisions of section 10 stand allotted with or without alteration of boundaries to the successor UT of Jammu and Kashmir or UT of Ladakh as the case may be shall be deemed to have been elected to the host of the people by that constituency as so allotted. B. The term of office of such sitting members shall remain unaltered. And then the Lieutenant Governor and the Legislative Assembly of the Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir. ठीक है. Point number 13 है. On and from the appointed day, the provisions contained in Article 239 Clause A which are applicable to UT of Puducherry shall also apply to the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Point number 14 subclass 1. There shall be an administrator appointed under Article 239 of the Constitution of India for the Union Territory of J&K and shall be designated as the Lieutenant Governor of the said Union Territory. Number 2. There shall be a Legislative Assembly for the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. The total number of seats in the Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to be fulfilled by the person chosen by direct election shall be 107 107. Number 4. Notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 3 until the area of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir under the occupation of Pakistan ceases to be so occupied and the people residing in that area elect their representatives. ठीक है. इसमें पॉइंट नंबर सब क्लास ए आ गया. 24 seats in the Legislative Assembly of UT of Jammu and Kashmir shall remain vacant and shall not be taken into account for reckoning the total membership of the assembly. B. The said area and seats shall be excluded in delimiting the territorial constituencies as provided under Part 5th of this Act. ठीक है. Then point number 5th. On and from the appointed day, the delimitation of Assembly Constituencies Order 1995 as applicable to UT of Jammu and Kashmir shall stand amended as directed in the third schedule of this Act. Number 6. Seats shall be reserved for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Point number 7. The number of seats reserved for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir under subsection 6 shall bear as nearly as may be the same proportion to the total number of the seats in the assembly as the population of this scheduled caste in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir or of the scheduled tribes in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir in respect to which seats are so reserved based to the total population of the UT of J&K. Explanation. In this subsection, the expression population means the population as ascertained at the last preceding census of which the relevant figures have been published, provided that the reference in this explanation to the last preceding census of which the relevant figures have been published shall until the relevant figures for the first census taken after the year 2026 have been published be construed as a reference to the 2011 census. Number 8. Notwithstanding anything in subsection 6, the reservation of seats for the scheduled caste or scheduled tribes in the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir shall cease to have effect on the same date on which the reservation of seats for the scheduled caste or the scheduled tribes in the host of the people shall cease to have effect under Article 334 of the Constitution of India. Number 9. In the second schedule to the Representation of People Act 1950 under heading first the states A. Entry 10 shall be deleted. B. Entries 11 to 29 shall be renumbered as 10 to 28. Point number 10. In the second schedule to the Representation of People Act 1950 under the heading Second Union Territories A, after entry 4 the following entries shall be inserted. ठीक है, ये वाली एंट्री. फिफ्थ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, यहाँ पे 83(6) ठीक है, ये एंट्री डाली जाएगी. देन 11th पे द प्रोविजंस ऑफ आर्टिकल्स 324 to 327 and Article 329 of the Constitution of India shall apply in relation to the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, the Legislative Assembly and members thereof as they apply, ठीक है, in relation to a state, the Legislative Assembly of a state and the members thereof respectively, ठीक है, and any reference in Articles 326 and 329 to appropriate legislature shall be deemed to be a reference to Parliament. 15. Notwithstanding anything in subsection 3 of the section 14 of the section 14, the Lieutenant Governor of the successor UT of Jammu and Kashmir may nominate 2 members to the Legislative Assembly to give representation to women if in his opinion women are not adequately represented in the Legislative Assembly. Number 16. A person shall not be qualified to be chosen to fill a seat in the Legislative Assembly unless he, number A, is a citizen of India and makes and subscribe before some person authorized in that behalf by the Election Commission an oath or affirmation according to the forms set out for the purpose in the 4th schedule of this Act. B. Is not less than 25 years of age, and C. possesses such other qualifications as may be prescribed in that behalf by or under any law made by the Parliament. 17 है the Legislative Assembly unless sooner dissolved shall continue for 20 years shall continue for 5 years from the date appointed for its first meeting, and no longer the expiration of the said period of 5 years shall operate as a dissolution of the Legislative Assembly, provided that the said period may, while a proclamation of emergency issued under clause 1 of the Article 352 is in operation, be extended by the President by order for a period not exceeding 1 year at a time and not exceeding in any case beyond a period of 6 months after the proclamation has ceased to operate. Point number 18. Clause 1. The Lieutenant Governor shall from time to time summon the Legislative Assembly to meet at such time and place as he thinks fit, but 6 months shall not intervene between its last sitting in one session and the date appointed for its first sitting in the next session. Second, the Lieutenant Governor may from time to time A. prorogue the House, B. dissolve the Legislative Assembly. Point number 19. Clause 1. Legislative Assembly shall, as soon as may be, chosen 2 members of the Assembly to be respectively the Speaker and Deputy Speaker thereof, and so often as the office of Speaker or Deputy Speaker becomes vacant, the Assembly shall choose another member to the Speaker to be Speaker or Deputy Speaker as the case may be. Number 2. A member holding office as Speaker or Deputy Speaker of the Assembly, number A, shall vacate his office if he ceases to be a member of the Assembly. B. May at any time by writing under his hand addressed if such member is the Speaker to the Deputy Speaker, and if such member is the Deputy Speaker to the Speaker, resign his office. C. May be removed from his office by a resolution of the Assembly passed by a majority of all the 10 members of the then members of the Assembly. ठीक है. Then, provided that no resolution for the purpose of clause C shall be moved unless at least 14 days notice has been given of the intention to move the resolution. Provided further that whenever the Assembly is dissolved, the Speaker shall not vacate his office until immediately before the first meeting of the Assembly after the dissolution. Number 3. While the office of the Speaker is vacant, the duties of the office shall be performed by the Deputy Speaker, or if the office of the Deputy Speaker is also vacant, by such member of the Legislative Assembly as may be determined by the rules of procedure of the Assembly. Number 4. During the absence of the Speaker from any sitting of the Legislative Assembly, the Deputy Speaker, or if he is also absent, such person as may be determined by the rules of procedure of the Assembly, or if no such person is present, such other person as may be determined by the Legislative Assembly shall act as the Speaker. Number 5th. There shall be paid to the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the Legislative Assembly such salaries and allowances as may respectively be fixed by the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir by law, and until provision in that behalf is so made, such salaries and allowances as the Lieutenant Governor may by order determine. Then 20. Point number 20, Clause 1. At any sitting of the Legislative Assembly, while any resolution for the removal of the Speaker from his office is under consideration, the Speaker, or while any resolution for the removal of the Deputy Speaker from his office is under consideration, the Deputy Speaker shall not, though he is present, preside, and the provisions of subsection 4 of the section 29 shall apply in relation to every such sitting, as they apply in relation to a sitting from which the Speaker, or as the case may be, the Deputy Speaker is absent. Number 2. The Speaker shall have the right to speak in and otherwise to take part in the proceeding of the Legislative Assembly while any resolution for his removal from office is under consideration in the Assembly, and shall, notwithstanding anything in section 25, be entitled to vote only in the first instance on such resolution or on any other matter during such proceeding, but not in the case of an equality of votes. Then section 21 इसकी क्लास 1 है कि all the commencement of the first session after each general election to the Legislative Assembly and at the commencement of the first session of each year, the Lieutenant Governor shall address the Legislative Assembly and shall inform the Legislative Assembly of the causes of its summons. Number 2. Provisions shall be made by the rules regulating the procedure of the Legislative Assembly for the allotment of time for the discussion of matters referred to in such address. In such address, okay. 22 है कि every minister and advocate general for the UT of Jammu and Kashmir shall have the right to speak in and otherwise to take part in the proceeding of the Legislative Assembly and to speak in and otherwise to take part in the proceeding of any committee of the Legislative Assembly of which he may be named a member, but shall not by virtue of this section be entitled to vote. Okay? 23 Clause 1. The Lieutenant Governor may address the Legislative Assembly and may for that purpose require the attendance of members. Number 2, Clause 2. The Lieutenant Governor may also send messages to Legislative Assembly whether with respect to a bill then pending in the Legislative Assembly or otherwise. When a message is sent to the Legislative Assembly shall with all convenient dispatch consider any matter required by the message to be taken into consideration. Okay? 24. Every member of the Legislative Assembly shall, before taking his seat, make and subscribe before the Lieutenant Governor of the said UT or some person appointed in that behalf by him an oath or affirmation according to the forms set out for the purpose in the 4th schedule of this Act. 25 है कि section 25 clause 1 है कि save as otherwise provided in this Act. All questions at any sitting of the Legislative Assembly shall be determined by a majority of votes of the members present and voting, other than the Speaker or person acting as such. Number 2, Clause 2. The Speaker or person acting as such shall not vote in the first instance, but shall have and exercise a casting vote in the case of an equality of votes. Number 3. The Legislative Assembly shall have the power to act notwithstanding any vacancy in the membership thereof, and any proceedings in the Legislative Assembly shall be valid notwithstanding that it is discovered subsequently that some person who was not entitled to do who was not entitled so to do sat or voted as or otherwise took part in the proceedings. Number 4. The quorum to constitute a meeting of the Legislative Assembly shall be 10 members or 1/10 of the total members of the Legislative Assembly, whichever is greater. Number 5. If at any time during a meeting of the Legislative Assembly there is no quorum, it shall be the duty of the Speaker or a person acting as such either to adjourn the Legislative Assembly or to suspend the meeting until there is a quorum. 26 क्लास सेक्शन 26 क्लास 1 है. नो पर्सन शैल बी अ मेंबर both of parliament and of the legislative assembly, and if a person is chosen a member both of parliament and of such assembly, then at the expiration of such period he as may be specified in the rules made by the president, that person's seat in parliament shall become vacant unless he has previously resigned his seat in the legislative assembly of the said unitary. Second clause है, if a member of legislative assembly A becomes subject to any of disqualification mentioned in section 27 or section 28 for membership of the legislative assembly, or B resigns his seat by writing under his hand addressed to the speaker and his resignation is accepted by the speaker, his seat shall thereupon becomes vacant. Section subclass 3, if for a period of 60 days a member of legislative assembly is without permission of the assembly absent from all meetings thereof, the assembly may declare his seat vacant, provided that in computing the said period of 60 days no account shall be taken of any period during which the assembly is prorogued or is adjourned for more than 4 consecutive days. देन 27 का है, सेक्शन 27 क्लास 1 के अ पर्सन शैल बी डिसक्वालिफाइड फॉर बीइंग चूजन एज एंड फॉर बीइंग अ मेंबर ऑफ द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली ए if he holds any office of profit under the government of India or the government at any state or the government of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir or the government or administration of any other UT or other than an office declared by law made by the parliament or by the legislative assembly not to disqualify its holder, or B if he is for the time being disqualified for being chosen as and for being a member of either house of the parliament under the provisions of subclass B subclass or subclass C or subclass D of class I of class 1 of the article 102 or of any law made in pursuance of that article. Number 2, for the purposes of this section a person shall not be deemed to hold an office of profit under the government of India or the government of any state or the government of UT of Jammu and Kashmir or the government of any other UT by reason only that he is a minister either for the union or for such state or union territory. Number 3, if any question arises as to whether a member of the legislative assembly becomes subject to any of the disqualification under provisions of subsection first and subsection 1 and 2, the question shall be referred for the decision of the Lieutenant Governor and his decision shall be final. Number 4, before giving any decision on such question the Lieutenant Governor shall obtain the opinion of the Election Commission and shall act according to such opinion. ठीक. Section 28, the provisions of the 10th schedule to the constitution shall subject to the necessary modifications including modifications for construing references therein to the legislative assembly of a state, article 188 and article 188, article 194 and article 212 as references respectively to the legislative assembly of the UTS Jammu and Kashmir as the case may be. Section 24, section 30 and section 50 of this act apply to and in relation to the members to the members of the Legislative Assembly of UT of Jammu and Kashmir as they apply to and in relation to the members of the Legislative Assembly of a state, and accordingly a the said tenth schedule as so modified shall be deemed to form part of this act, and b a person shall be disqualified for being a member of the Legislative Assembly if he is so disqualified under this said 10th schedule as so modified. Section 29. If a person sits or votes as a member of the Legislative Assembly before he has complied with the requirements of Section 24, or when he knows that he is not qualified or that he is disqualified for membership thereof, or that he is prohibited from doing so by the provisions of any law made by the Parliament or the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, he shall be liable in respect of each day on which he so sits or votes to a penalty of 500 rupees to be recovered as a debt due to the said union territory. ठीक है ना. Section 30 Clause 1. Subject to the provisions of this Act and to the rules and standing orders regulating the procedure of Legislative Assembly, there shall be freedom of speech in the Legislative Assembly. ठीक है. Second, no member of the Legislative Assembly shall be liable to any proceedings in any court in respect of anything said or any vote given by him in the Assembly or any committee thereof, and no person shall be so liable in respect of the publication by or under the authority of such Assembly of any report, paper, votes or proceedings. Number 3. In such respects, the powers, privileges and immunities of the Legislative Assembly and of the members and the communities thereof shall be such as are for the time being enjoyed by the host of the people and its members and committees. Number 4. The provisions of subsections 1, 2 and 3 shall apply in relation to persons who by virtue of this act have the right to speak in and otherwise to take part in the proceedings of the Legislative Assembly or any committee thereof as they apply in relation to members of the Legislative Assembly. 31. Point number 31. Members of the Legislative Assembly shall be entitled to receive such salaries and allowances as may from time to time be determined by the Legislative Assembly by law, and until provision in that behalf is so made, such salaries and allowances as the Lieutenant Governor may by order determine. Section 32 Clause 1 has, subject to the provisions of this Act, the Legislative Assembly may make laws for the whole or any part of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir with respect to any of the matters enumerated in the statutes, except the subjects mentioned at entries 1 and 2, namely the public order and police respectively, are the concurrent list in the 7th schedule to the Constitution of India insofar as any such matter is applicable in relation to the union territories. Number 2. Nothing in subsection 1 shall derogate from the powers conferred on Parliament by the Constitution to make laws with respect to any matter for the union territory of Jammu and Kashmir or any part thereof. Section 33. The property of the Union shall, save in so far as Parliament may by law otherwise provide, be exempted from all taxes imposed by or under any law made by the Legislative Assembly or by or under any other law in force in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, provided that nothing in this section shall, until Parliament by law otherwise provides, prevent any authority within the UT of Jammu and Kashmir from levying any tax on any property of the Union to which such property was immediately before the commencement of the Constitution liable, or treated as liable so long as that tax continues to be levied in that Union Territory. Section 34 Clause 1. The provisions of the Article 286, Article 287 and Article 288 shall apply in relation to any law passed by the Legislative Assembly with respect to any of the matters conferred to in those articles as they apply in relation to any law passed by the legislature of a state with respect to those matters. Number 2, the provisions of Article 304 shall, within necessary modifications, apply in relation to any law passed by the Legislative Assembly with respect to any of the matters referred to in that article, as they apply in relation to any law passed by the legislature of a state with respect to those matters. ठीक है. Section 35 है कि if any provision of a law made by the Legislative Assembly with respect to matters enumerated in state list in the 7th schedule to the Constitution is repugnant to any provision of a law made by the Parliament with respect to that matter, whether passed before or after the law made by the Legislative Assembly, or if any provision of a law made by the Legislative Assembly with respect to any matter enumerated in the concurrent list in the 7th schedule to the Constitution is repugnant to any provision of any earlier law other than a law made by the Legislative Assembly with respect to that matter, then in either case the law made by the Parliament, or as the case may be, such earlier law shall prevail, and the law made by the Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory shall, to the extent of the repugnancy, be void, provided that if such law made by the Legislative Assembly has been reserved for the consideration of the President and has received his assent, such law shall prevail in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, provided further that nothing in this section shall prevent Parliament from enacting at any time any law with respect to the same matter, including a law adding to, amending, varying, or repealing the law so made by the Legislative Assembly. Article 36, Clause 1, Section 36, Clause 1. A bill or amendment shall not be introduced into or moved in the Legislative Assembly except on the recommendation of the Lieutenant Governor if such bill or amendment makes provision for any of the following matters, namely: A. The imposition, abolition, remission, alteration, or regulation of any tax. B. The amendment of the law with respect to any financial obligations undertaken or to be undertaken by the government of the Union Territory. C. The appropriation of monies out of the consolidated fund of the Union Territory. D. The declaring of any expenditure to be the expenditure charged on the consolidated fund of the Union Territory, or the increasing of the amount of any such expenditure. E. The receipt of money on account of the consolidated fund of the Union Territory, or the public account of the Union Territory, or the custody or issue of such money, or the audit of the account of the Union Territory, provided that no recommendation shall be required under this subsection for the moving of an amendment making provision for the reduction or abolition of the tax. ठीक है. नंबर 2 देखते हैं. A bill or amendment shall not be deemed to make provision for any of the matters aforesaid by reason only that it provides for the imposition of fines or other pecuniary penalties, or for the demand of payment of fees for licenses or fees for services rendered, or by reason that it provides for the imposition, abolition, remission, alteration, or regulation of any tax by any local authority or body for local purposes. Number 3. A bill which, if enacted and brought into operation, would involve expenditure from the consolidated fund of the Union Territory shall not be passed by the Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory unless the Lieutenant Governor has recommended to the Assembly the consideration of the bill. Section 37, Clause 1. A bill pending in the Legislative Assembly shall not lapse by reason of the prorogation of the Legislative Assembly. 2. A bill which is pending in the Legislative Assembly shall lapse on dissolution of the Legislative Assembly. Then Article Section 38 है. When a bill has been passed by the Legislative Assembly, it shall be presented to the Lieutenant Governor, and the Lieutenant Governor shall declare either that he assents to the bill, or that he withholds assent therefrom, or that he reserves the bill for the consideration of the President. Provided that the Lieutenant Governor may, as soon as possible after the presentation of the bill to him for assent, return the bill if it is not a money bill, together with the message requesting that the Assembly will consider the bill or any specified provisions thereof, and in particular will consider the desirability of introducing any such amendments as he may recommend in his message, and when a bill is so returned, the Assembly will reconsider the bill accordingly, and if the bill is passed again with or without amendment and presented to the Lieutenant Governor for assent, the Lieutenant Governor shall declare either that he assents to the bill or that he reserves the bill for the consideration of the President. Provided that the Lieutenant Governor shall not assent to but shall reserve the consideration of the President any bill which a, in the opinion of the Lieutenant Governor, would, if it become law, so derogate from the powers of the High Court as to endanger the position which that court is by the Constitution designed to fill, or b, relates to any of the matters specified in Clause 1 of Article 31, Clause A, or Clause C, President may by order direct to be reserved for his consideration. Explanation. For the purposes of this section and section 39, a bill shall be deemed to be a money bill if it contains only provisions dealing with all or any of the matters specified in subsection 1 of section 36, or any matter incidental to any of those matters, and in either case there is endorsed thereon the certificate of the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly signed by him that it is a money bill. ठीक है ना. Then section 39 है 39 कि when a bill is reserved by Lieutenant Governor for the consideration of the President shall declare either that he assents to the bill or that he withholds the assents therefrom. Provided that where the bill is not a money bill, the President may direct the Lieutenant Governor to return the bill to the Legislative Assembly together with such a message as is mentioned in the first proviso to section 38, and when a bill is so returned, the Assembly shall reconsider it accordingly within a period of 6 months from the date of receipt of such message, and if it is again passed by the Assembly with or without amendment, it shall be presented again to the President for his consideration. Section 40. No act of the Legislative Assembly and no provision in any such act shall be invalid by reason only that some provisions, sanctions, or recommendations required by this act was not given, if assent to that act was given by the Lieutenant Governor or on being reserved by the Lieutenant Governor for the consideration of the President by the President. ठीक है. हाँ. Then section 41 Clause 1 है the Lieutenant Governor shall, in respect of every financial year, cause to be laid before the Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir a statement of the estimated receipts and expenditure the budget of the Union Territory for that year in that part referred to as the annual financial statement budget. Section 2 है इस 41 वाले के. ठीक है ना. हाँ. Section 2 कहती है the estimates of expenditure embodied in the annual financial statement shall show separately a, the sums required to meet the expenditure described by this act as expenditure charged upon consolidated fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, b, the sums required to meet other expenditure proposed to be made from the consolidated fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, and shall distinguish expenditure on revenue account from other expenditure. Clause 3. The following expenditure shall be expenditure charged on the consolidated fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. A, the emoluments and allowances of the Lieutenant Governor and other expenditure relating to his office B. The charges payable in respect of the loans advanced to the UT of Jammu and Kashmir from the Consolidated Fund of India, including interest, sinking fund charges, redemption charges, and other expenditure connected therewith. C. The salaries and allowances of the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. D. Expenditure in respect of the salaries and allowances of judges of High Court of Jammu and Kashmir. E. Any sums required to satisfy any judgment, decree, or award of any court or arbitral tribunal. F. Expenditure incurred by the Lieutenant Governor in the discharge of his special responsibility. G. Any other expenditure declared by the Constitution or by law made by the Parliament or by the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir to be so charged. Section 42 Clause 1. So much of the estimates as relates to expenditure charged upon the Consolidated Fund of UT of Jammu and Kashmir shall not be submitted to the vote of Legislative Assembly, but nothing in this subsection shall be construed as preventing the discussion in the Legislative Assembly of any of those estimates. 2. So much of the said estimates as relates to other expenditure shall be submitted in the form of demands for grants to the Legislative Assembly, and the Legislative Assembly shall have the power to assent and to refuse to assent to any demand or to assent to any demand subject to a reduction of the amount specified therein. 3. No demand for a grant shall be made except on the recommendation of Lieutenant Governor. ठीक है. Now Section 43 Clause 1. As soon as may be after the grants under Section 42 have been made by the Legislative Assembly, there shall be introduced a bill to provide for the appropriation out of the Consolidated Fund of the UT of all monies required to meet A. The grants so made by the Legislative Assembly. B. The expenditure charged on the Consolidated Fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, but not exceeding in any case the amount shown in the statement previously laid before the Assembly. Section 2. No amendment shall be proposed to any such bill in the Legislative Assembly which will have the effect of varying the amount or altering the destination of any grant so made, or of varying the amount of any expenditure charge on the Consolidated Fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, and the decision of person presiding as to whether an amendment is inadmissible under this subsection shall be final. 3. Subject to the other provisions of this Act, no money shall be withdrawn from the Consolidated Fund of the Union Territory except under appropriation made by law passed in accordance with the provisions of this section. Then Section 44 Clause 1 है, the Lieutenant Governor shall A. The amount authorized by any law made in accordance with the provisions of Section 43 to be expended for a particular service for the current financial year is found to be insufficient for the purposes of that year, or when a need has arisen during the current financial year for supplementary or additional expenditure upon some new service not contemplated in the annual financial statement for that year, or B. If any money has been spent on any service during a financial year in excess of the amount granted for that service, and for that year caused to be laid before the Legislative Assembly another statement showing the estimated amount of that expenditure, are caused to be prepared to the Legislative Assembly with such previous approval or demand for such excess as the case may be. ठीक. 44 सेक्शन की क्लास 1 के हमने 2 ये सब क्लासेस पढ़ी. देन क्लास 2 है. ठीक है. क्लास 2 है कि the provisions of sections 41, 42 and 43 shall have effect in relation to any such statement or expenditure or demand, and also to any law to be made authorizing the appropriation of monies out of the consolidated fund of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to meet such expenditure or the grant in respect of such demand as they have effect in relation to the annual financial statement and the expenditure mentioned therein or to a demand for a grant and the law to be made for the authorization of appropriation of monies out of the consolidated fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir to meet such expenditure or grant. हाँ, सेक्शन 45 क्लास 1 है. Notwithstanding anything in the foregoing provisions of this part, the Legislative Assembly shall have power to make any grant in advance in respect of the estimated expenditure for a part of any financial year pending in the completion of the procedure prescribed in section 42 for the voting of such grant and the passing of the law in accordance with the provisions of section 43 in relation to that expenditure, and the Legislative Assembly shall have power to authorize by law the withdrawal of monies from the consolidated fund of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir for the purposes for which the said grant is made. Class 2. The provisions of section 42 and 43 shall have effect in relation to making of any grant under subsection 1 or to any law to be made under that subsection as they have effect in relation to the making of a grant with regard to any expenditure mentioned in the annual financial statement, and the law to be made for the authorization of appropriation of monies out of the consolidated fund of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir to make such expenditure. ठीक है. हाँ, सेक्शन 46 क्लास 1 है. The Legislative Assembly may make rules for regulating, subject to the provisions of this act, its procedure and the conduct of its business, provided that the Lieutenant Governor shall, after consultation with the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, make rules: A. For securing the timely completion of financial business. B. For regulating the procedure of and the conduct of business in the Legislative Assembly in relation to any financial matter or to any bill for appropriation of monies out of the consolidated fund of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. C. For prohibiting the discussion of or the asking of questions on any matter which affects the discharge of the function of Lieutenant Governor in so far as he is required by this act to act in his discretion. Number 2. Until rules are made under subsection 1, the rules of procedure and standing orders in force immediately before the commencement of this act with respect to the Legislative Assembly of the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir shall have effect in relation to the Legislative Assembly of the UT of Jammu and Kashmir, subject to such modifications and adaptations as may be made therein by the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. अब सेक्शन 47 पढ़ते हैं. ठीक है. Section 47 Class 1. The Legislative Assembly may by law adopt any one or more of the languages in use in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir or Hindi as the official language or languages to be used for all or any of the official purposes of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. ठीक है. 2. The business of the Legislative Assembly of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir shall be transacted in the official language or languages of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir or in Hindi or in English. ठीक है. Provided that the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly or person acting as such as the case may be may permit any member who cannot adequately express himself in any of the languages aforesaid to address the Legislative Assembly in his mother tongue. सेक्शन 48 है कि notwithstanding anything contained in section 47 until Parliament by law otherwise provides the authoritative text A of all the bills to be introduced or amendments thereto to be moved in the Legislative Assembly, B of all the acts passed by the Legislative Assembly, and C of all orders, rules, regulations and bylaws issued under any law made by the Legislative Assembly of shall be in the English language. Provided that where the Legislative Assembly has prescribed any language other than English language for use in bills introduced in or acts passed by the legislative assembly or in any other rule, regulation or by law issued under any law made by the legislative assembly of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir or translation of the same in the English language published under the authority of the Lieutenant Governor in the official gazette shall be deemed to be the authoritative text there of the English language. ठीक है ना. सेक्शन 49 है कि नो डिस्कशन शैल टेक्स प्लेस इन द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द कंडक्ट ऑफ एनी जज ऑफ द सुप्रीम कोर्ट और ऑफ अ हाई कोर्ट इन द डिस्चार्ज ऑफ हिज ड्यूटीज. ठीक है ना, हाई कोर्ट के ना सुप्रीम कोर्ट के. सेक्शन 50 है क्लास 1 द वैलिडिटी ऑफ एनी प्रोसीडिंग्स इन द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली शैल नॉट बी कॉल्ड इन क्वेश्चन ऑन द ग्राउंड ऑफ एनी अलाइज्ड इरेगुलरिटी ऑफ प्रोसीजर. ठीक है. नंबर 2 no officer or member of the legislative assembly in whom powers are vested by or under this act for regulating procedure or the conduct of the business or for maintaining order in the legislative assembly shall be subject to jurisdiction of any court in respect of the exercise by him of those powers. So thank you very much. ये 50 आर्टिकल्स इस वीडियो पढ़ रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट वीडियो बनाएंगे उसमें ये आर्टिकल 50 सेक्शन 51 से आगे पढ़ेंगे. थैंक यू.